So I showed my housemate that story that I just put up, and he said he didn't like it. And I said, why? And he said, because you come across greedy. And I said, what part of it? And he goes, well, you want to travel the world, and you want to be sponsored, and you want to be like paid to go out and make a difference. And I was like, well, is that greed or is that desire? And he was like, well, it's probably desire. And I said, well, where does the greed come in? And we had a pretty cool discussion. He was like, well, really, people will get jealous. And I was like, well, this is the notion. This is this thing that people think that there's not enough in the world. And I want to always be honest. I'm sitting here and I'm imagining a life where I can do this and get paid to do it. And if that makes people feel uncomfortable, as, Torre said it would, then I want them to ask why that makes them uncomfortable. Why do you think there's not enough? Why do I think that maybe I can't do that? I've had incredible doubts. I only started Slice of the Pie 12 weeks ago, and I'm scared. I'm not funded. Someone messaged me today and was like, how do you get the money to do all this? And I wrote back, I am in a lot of financial stress to do it. And I think there's something. And he goes, and Tori, my housemate, was like, well, I wanted to video interview him about it, but he had a headache and he wouldn't, so I'm doing this now when he's off gone somewhere. And he said, just imagine, why imagine it? People need to know that you're doing it. And I was like, no, people need to know the truth. I'm not changing that video. I'm not wording it differently. I had a moment of truth where I sat here and was like, imagine if this is possible. And, if it comes across as greed, I think it's like, well, what about that is greedy? Why isn't there enough? Why is that? Why do I have to struggle to earn, work 14 hours a day to deserve the right to go travel and be free? Why can't I find a way to travel and be free and find a way to get paid for that, to remind others and to show others that it's possible? I'm never going to become an egomaniac. I'm never going to want to take more than I give. My whole heart, everything I ever want to do is to give, and to find a way that people, companies, brands that I adore, believe me in that and want to support that mission. And I think that's what it's all about. I think we should all support each other. And there seems to be this idea that there's just not enough for everyone. So if I have enough, then someone else needs to have less. And that's a very isolated mindset, and I just don't think it's true. And I'm really curious if anyone did see that last little story and think it came across as greedy. I want to know, because I didn't, and he's put thoughts in my mind and it's opened it up for discussion, and I disagree with him, but that's the beauty of having honest conversations. And I will always be honest, but I will always be free to change my mind if someone comes up with a more valid point. So that's a very long ramble, but hopefully someone got value out of it.